Hey everybody, I'm Evan, and today we're going to talk about the best, the worst, and the weirdest films I watched in April 2025. And before I tell you about these, let me remind you that these are the types of films that I watch. I've been logging film watches on Letterboxd for a few years now, and if you want to go ahead and follow me over there, the link will be in the description below. But let's get started. The best film I watched this past month caught me a bit by surprise because I didn't expect it to be this good. But of course, I'm talking about Sinners.
We've been gone a long time. We back now.
You twins?
Nah, we cousins.
Holy cow. This might be, it's a little early to call it, the best movie of the year.
Legends of people with the gift of making music so true. It can conjure spirits from the past and the future. This gift can bring fame and fortune.
Will somebody take me in your eyes?
But it also can pierce the veil between life and death.
So if you've seen a trailer, if you know anything about it, you know that it's a supernatural horror movie that doesn't start that way.
Keep dancing with the devil.
Careful, boy. You gonna bite off more than you can chew.
One day he's gonna follow you home. We got us a problem now. What the hell going on?
Oh, we heard tale of a party.
So if you're looking for influences on this movie, definitely From Dusk Till Dawn, and something like Demon Knight, with a little bit of Thing thrown in. John Carpenter's The Thing. And you know what? Brian Coogler is quite a filmmaker. This, I think, is a triumph.
Listen here. This ain't no house party. Shit.
Y'all ready to drink? Y'all ready to sweat till y'all stink?
You want some?
There's a specific scene in the middle of around the middle of this movie. I don't want to spoil it for you. That is simply magical. It gives me chills right now thinking about it. It really speaks to the power of music, and that is something that resonates really strongly with me. But then, yeah, it's definitely a horror movie.
And you are? I am. Your way out. Don't cry. Is y'all better now?
Yes, I lied to you.
It starts out kind of like a very compelling gangster movie about these twins that come back from Chicago and try to open up a club. But then it kind of takes a turn. And, you can kind of see it coming. But it's an extremely enjoyable ride. I enjoyed every minute of this movie. I cannot recommend this higher. Go see Sinners now if you haven't. I know it's getting a lot of positive buzz. Most people who have seen it have loved this, and with good reason. So, yeah, that is my best film of this month, and that is Sinners.
We gonna kill every last one of you.
So, my worst film of this month, hands down, was Y2K.
A lucky lady gonna get the midnight kiss.
Just talk to her, dude.
What's up, Laura? We're actually going to this New Year's thing. It's going to be a total shit show.
Oh.
See ya.
It's 1999, and we getting drunk.
This movie, I should have known going in, it's really not my type of film, like a teen sex comedy type movie, but with horror elements thrown in.
In a few hours, you have an excuse to kiss the girl of your dreams. Open up. Take us away. So smooth. Y2K is real.
And it takes place in the late 90s. Unfortunately, it takes all of the worst things about the late 90s and, I don't know, tries to make fun of them or make you nostalgic for them. And these are all things I didn't like.
Someone's on the net.
Dumbass. I use gel. Oh, shit. A Tamagotchi just drilled through a chick's head.
Come on, we gotta go.
Shout out to the Girl That's Scary podcast who called this great value, Can't Hardly Wait. And you know what? I didn't like Can't Hardly Wait either, and this is the worst version of that. I think there's some good ideas in here. There's some fun elements. I like some of the actors in this movie, but it just felt so underbaked, so like nostalgic for a time period that wasn't that great, and didn't really like lovingly portray it. Just kind of like silly. It was just silly. Like I said, you know, like so. The premise is that there's Y2K, and something happens.
Bye-bye, human race.
We're talking global computer apocalypse.
Sorry, guys. I guess you're fucked.
They made a video and everything. That's crazy.
And it just, they took a decent idea and just kind of didn't go anywhere with it. So I do not recommend Y2K. Funny that I watched my best and worst movie on the same day. I didn't do that on purpose. But yeah, skip that one for sure.
Oh my god!
All right, and if we're talking about the weirdest movie that I watched, I finally made it through these Bloodorama discs that kind of have these lost, like regional horror drive-in type movies, and so the one that I'm picking is on this disc right here, the second disc, and that is The Undertaker and His Pals.
Did you ever think when the hearse rolls by that someday you are going to die?
This has one of the strangest like warnings in the trailer, so I'll go ahead and play that for you now.
Ladies and gentlemen, as producer of this film, I would like to make the following statement. This motion picture is a vicious expose of a part of the young generation, that sick generation who must ravage and plunder for their kicks. Scenes of such brutal honesty will be shown on this screen that we strongly recommend that impressionable young people, or those people of any age, who are upset or affected by scalpel slashing, arm twisting, axe hacking motorcycle maniacs, now close their eyes for the remainder of this coming attraction, and further recommend these people do not attend any showing of this film. Thank you.
So I don't know if they're trying to be comedic with this movie, because it's like, you know, like they're trying to shock you with this weird violence, but then like it's funny, kind of, but like strange.
What kind of work do you do?
What do you think?
You tell me.
Because like so, you know, there's like this biker gang and they're like terrorizing and murdering people, but then they're taking and then selling them to a restaurant, and then people are eating them. And then there's like they're being funny with it because there's someone named with a last name of Lamb, Sally Lamb, I believe it is, and then the today's special is Leg of Lamb. So, haha. I like this sort of oddity. It's because it's really strange and like nothing you've like seen before, or at least nothing you've seen quite like this. I guess I don't know. It's hard to recommend this because my tastes tend towards the strange and the unusual and the offbeat, and this certainly has that. So I think it's free to watch on YouTube, but they definitely cleaned it up for these discs. But I enjoy these sorts of oddities, and yeah, I don't know. Give it a shot if you are looking for something really strange.
Don't you slow.
Be quiet, you'll wake the neighbors.
A special bonus recommendation. I made it through this Greg Araki box set that has the 3 Apocalypse trilogy movies on it. And it's funny because Nowhere I had never seen before, and it's pretty dang good. Doom Generation was a movie that really really resonated with me in the late 90s. These are all from the mid to late 90s. But you know what? I don't think it quite hit me the same way it did 30 years ago. So I think Nowhere is my bonus recommendation. This is definitely the weirdest of the 3, the most surreal, where there's sort of even David Lynch type elements to it. So if you are nostalgic for the 90s, I would say watch one of these movies, not Y2K. Of course, be aware that there is some possible off-putting situations and violence in these movies, followed by quite a bit of humor. So they're strange, but I do recommend these, and they paint a good picture of that mid to late 90s. And also be aware that the endings of all 3 of these movies are pretty depressing, to say the least, as in bad for the characters in the movie. So sometimes it's hard to take this crazy ride of 90s LA, and then it's a little crushing at the end of all of them. So I still recommend them. Give them a watch. All right, well, I guess that wraps up this month's selection of Best, Worst, and Weirdest. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will be back next month. Bye, everybody.